Hey folks, Maverick Indicators here. All right, let's talk passing an eval. All right, so I want to pass a $50,000 funded account. We're going to do it with Apex, no affiliation. I don't have a link for you, nothing like that. So just want to throw that out there to start. But I am very bearish. And I'll tell you why. We have a red background. We're starting to form hot pink candles. If you see pink, it will most likely sink. We got a B set up to the downside on the Ultimate Trading Assistant, the Maverick Radar, and look at this zone score. Now, this is the first candle of market open, so we're going to be a little cautious here. But one other cool thing I'll show you, and another sneak peek on the Maverick Gamma Pro that's going to be coming out here. We are just going to be rejected right on this gamma flip level. This is a major when price is below this level, very violent to the downside. I wouldn't say violent, but very momentum to the downside. It's usually calmer above this yellow line and very volatile below it. These are SPX levels on an ES chart, but so we're pushing down here pretty darn good. Here's what I'm going to do. We're past the first minute or so. We have a hot pink candle. We're pushing into this. Oh yeah. Let me go into sell. Let me put my stop loss here. Now, I'm going to be trading heavier than I normally do. Why? Well, I just want to make $3,000 and be done with it. Okay? $3,000 is the name of the game. Okay? $3,000 is the name of the game. Boom. There's 1,100 bucks. All right? We have to do 3K to get funded $50,000. All right? So let's see, what did we just earn ourselves? Okay, so we got $1,095 after commissions. Okay, 1,095. All right, so 1,095. We got to do $3,000. So we got about $1,900 left to go. And why did we get into that trade right here? And let's wait for the next candle. Red background. The bears are in control. Red background, okay? Just look at these backgrounds. Green, red. Red, well, this is all gray candle, so we wouldn't have gotten into it. Green, and I have my chart squished here, but these are some nice moves pre-market, okay? Boy, this sucker's really coming down. This is beautiful. All right, so we got a red background. The bears are in control. We got hot pink candles. If you see pink, it will most likely sink. The Maverick AI Pro colors your candles to the data, not to price and direction. If you see bright green, it might just fly right off your screen. Bright green is your strongest upside data candle. Let's go to yesterday, normal business hours. Hot pink is your strongest downside data candle. If you see pink, it will most likely sink. Pink is your strongest downside data candle. Bright green is your strongest upside data candle. Okay, so we broke through that zone. And we'll talk about the Maverick zones in a second. So we got a red background, hot pink candle, okay, your strongest downside data candle. The Maverick Radar is the ultimate trading assistant. It's going through a bunch of your indicators to understand, do you have a setup? Do you have a setup? Do you have a B setup, or do you have an A plus setup? So no setup right here, no score, we don't touch our mouse. B setup, ooh, now my ears are and my eyes are open. A setup, of course, right? So right now we have a B setup on the Ultimate Trading Assistant, a B setup. So I'll take a B setup. Well, I just did. Okay. All 5 traders are voting bearish across 6 time frames. Instead of looking at 6 charts on your monitor and trying to track all that, why not have the Maverick Multi-X up here? 5 traders, think of T1 through T5 as traders, and they're voting across 6 time frames. Okay, ooh, you just got upgraded to an A setup, but we'll see. This is the first little bit of your new candle forming. So if I put you in the room with 5 other traders, do you think you'd have confidence to go to the downside when all 5 traders are voting bearish across 6 time frames? I think so. Now, all right, so I'm hunting for my next trade here. And it looks like we're getting these indecision candles here, but most likely it looks like we're trying to reverse here, which is really interesting here on NQ. Let's see how this shakes out. Let's see. Really, what am I doing? I'm looking at this sideways action of gray candles. You do have a green background, and these folks are all pretty bullish. So I don't know, we could break to the upside. I'm just gonna let the indicators guide me. But I am okay with getting into gray candles to pass an eval. It's a little bit more advanced. I don't get into gray candles often, and I don't like to confuse folks and take trades on gray candles. But gray candles means indecision or reversal. Oh, look at this. Are we gonna break through this level right here? Very interesting. Very interesting. So it's so funny because like this is like the classic trader mind, right? You're like, oh no, we're going down, we're turning over, that's it. But the indicator's going green background, green candle. All 5 traders are bullish on the 1 minute, the 2 minute, the 3 minute, the 5 minute. Pretty wild. So I am going to, let me see, can we I want to make sure that we're going to pump past this level right here. So let me add a line here, just using my Maverick drawing tool here, which is really cool because on NinjaTrader, you know, all our indicators in the Ultimate Edge bundle work on NinjaTrader and TradingView. And I love TradingView and I love NinjaTrader. This drawing tool right here allows it to become almost like TradingView, you know, all your favorite drawing tools. But the cool thing is you can also turn on and turn off your indicators. See, I just turned on and off the Maverick zones. Pretty cool stuff. So, oh, we just got upgraded to a B setup. We just got upgraded to a B setup. So we just took this thing down. Are we going to take this thing back up? If I do, I'm going to get into multiple. I just want to make sure that we are going to break this high right here, which it sure looks like it wants to. Now we're about to get into potential market maker manipulation time, which is right here. That's what I call it. And this is misdirection for the retailer. You know, and watch, this clock's gonna turn red. When this clock turns red, I believe that there is potential manipulation over the next 2 minutes. But let me see here. I don't want to get stuck in a failed attempt at breaking out of this box right here. So let's draw the box. Okay, this is basic price action. Everything on our indicator is saying to the upside. Green background, green candle, your second strongest upside data candle, a B setup to the upside. You have a B setup. Remember the Maverick radar. Squinch this out and delete that. The Maverick radar is going through a bunch of your indicators and it's grading each one. Okay. Then it gives you this overall grade. Again, no setup, we don't get in. A B setup, I like B setups. I sure do like A plus setups. I sure do. All right, here's your new candle. New candle starting. Okay, we're in market maker manipulation time, so I'm going to hold off judgment here because it's Friday, right? Let me draw our box here. That'll be good enough. We'll just draw that. That'll work. And if we come out of the next 40 seconds and we push up, I will definitely get into this thing. I will definitely get into this thing. And I'll probably get in decently heavy because look, I just want to make the $3,000 and be done and get funded on this account. I don't want to take forever. You know what I mean? All right, so we got 20 seconds left, less than 20 seconds left. Yes, it is pushing. Yes, it is pumping. But I want to make sure that it's going to continue that direction, especially if I go kind of heavy on NQ. All right, I got 6 seconds left. 6 seconds left. Okay. Let's draw our little box here. Now you're out of market maker manipulation time. If they were trying to redirect you, they're going to take it to the other side. They're going to take it to the other side if they were redirecting in market maker manipulation time. That's what I call it. That's just the name that I call it. All right, let's go. We're going to push. We're going to push. Let's see. Are we going to push? I want to break through here. Got a B set up. On the Ultimate Trading Assistant, all 5 traders are pretty darn bullish. Okay, got green candles. You got a green background. The Maverick Trender's firing. So all your signals are there, but it's Friday. Okay, so this is where just basic price action comes into play, right? And will NQ have enough oomph to get up and through there? Let's see. I just have my, I want to say I have my major zones on. I bet there's a minor zone right there. All right, boom. Oh, there we go. Let's go. Yeah, news. I knew it. No, I don't know. Here we go. All right. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We got that pop that we were looking for. This is patience, folks. But again, look. Green background, bulls are in control. B set up on the Ultimate Trading Assistant, the Maverick Radar. We waited for a green candle. All 5 traders are mostly bullish across 6 time frames. Let's go. Push, push, push. Okay. Beautiful. All the indications was we're going to the upside. Green background, green candle, B setup. Maverick Trender has now taken over. See this flat top up here? All 5 traders are voting bullish across 6 time frames. Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Pretty tight stop, but that's okay. Here, we'll put it like there. There we go. Get that out of the way for you guys. And by the way, again, Maverick zones, you know, we pushed off. This was a very strong zone here. Price likes to move away from your strongest zone. Where's your strongest zone? Your strongest zone was down here. This was a very strong zone. Now, why don't you have a zone score? Because when price is far away from the zone, we don't calculate the score. Meaning that, like, if price is down here, and if you have a zone up here, you don't need to know the zone score way up here. Price is way down here. So why use CPU power to calculate that, okay? Doesn't matter as much on, okay, push, push, push. See if we can get a nice little pop here. All right, there's another 1,000. Let's go. Let's go. I'm just looking for $1,000 chunks, okay? Just looking for $1,000 chunks. So where are we at now? Okay, so we're at about 2,000. So we need $1,000 more, okay? Because again, we got to do, whoops, wrong tool. Again, we got to do 3K to get $50,000 in funding. We got to show that we are a profitable trader. All right. So, so I'm just looking for $1,000 chunks. All right. And look at this. If I show you ES, again, this is the Maverick Gamma Pro. We're moving right towards this gamma level. Pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool stuff. And we'll go through this. Again, if you're not on the waiting list, get on the waiting list. It's coming out. I know you guys are being super patient. Appreciate you. This has been more work than any project we've ever worked on. We are in-house calculating all these dealer gamma levels for you guys. And these things are like magnets, and they are amazing support and resistance zones. Amazing. And look at the day so far. I mean, we were riding this guy. We came up, bounced off, broke through, stopped dead in our tracks. Came back down, total support. Came up, boom, bounced off. Now we're breaking through. Now we're heading towards this gamma flip level. All right, folks, we got a weak, I'm back on here. I'm on NQ. We got a weak zone score we're coming into. And I want to show you that we have broken this level here. Woo! Broke right through. Now the market makers most likely will have to hedge their positions, and what was once resistance should now become support. Okay? This is very, 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 very cool stuff. I'm going to be cautious. I want to make sure that this does become our new floor. So I'm just hanging tight here. But this is pretty cool. Let's see how price reacts here. NQ, bright green candle. If you see bright green, it might just fly right off your screen on a Friday coming into lunchtime, maybe. So let's see how this reacts here. So I want to see what's going to happen on this next candle. We are in potential market maker manipulation time. The timer is red. We have about another minute and a half. We do have an A+ setup to the upside on NQ. A+ setup to the upside on NQ. In a weak zone score here. Remember, anything less than 90% is game for breaking. But we are in potential market maker manipulation time. The other thing is you're getting right into lunchtime. So we got to be careful, you know. Everybody's walking out of Wall Street. They're going to the corner and getting their sandwich, right? So I want to be careful here. So I just want to see how this next candle is going to react. If it does, I'm going to pop into that sucker. See what ES is doing. ES is pumping, man. ES is pumping. Holy smokes. Should I be trading ES? Let's see here. ES is pumping. You got an A+ setup on ES. Let's see. We got a weak zone score here on NQ. And the reason I'm doing so much NQ is because NQ just moves like pretty darn good. And if I'm just going to get funded in one day and do our $3,000 and I just do it in a few trades, I want something that's going to, you know, move for me and not take 10 years to get there, right? So let's just hang tight. Let's see what happens. The reason why I'm looking at ES, guys, just so you know, is ES and NQ usually move like in parallel. So it's a good indication. A lot of times you'll see me put ES and NQ on my Maverick radar, and I wait for an A+ setup on both of them. So, so pretty interesting stuff here. All right, so see how this candle is pushing down, but it's bright green candle. All 5 traders are voting bullish across 6 time frames. We got an A+ setup. Maverick Trender is not, it's been pegged. It has not given up. It's been pegged this entire move. That's huge. So pretty cool stuff. All right, feels like NQ is going to pop up here. Let's see. Let me, I like to draw these like little boxes. Helps me visualize like if we're going up, if we're going down, if we're going to push real hard, if we're not going to push real hard. Just a personal preference. But if NQ starts pushing up, which all the indicators are saying this sucker's about to pop up, and that's what NQ likes to do. It likes to just sit here and be like, I'm okay, I'm okay. You know what I mean? It loves to do that. So I'm going to keep my eye on it. All 5 traders are bullish across 6 time frames. You're just kind of at a standstill. Why? Well, look where you are. You're right up against the zone. That's why I love the Maverick zones. It auto draws all our support and resistance zones. I don't even have to think about it. And look, we came within like a tick of that zone. So I'm not confused why we're halting here for a little bit. There's a zone here. And what is a zone? A zone is just, there's just these orders we got to chew through so we can get to the next zone. This is a level to level game. So let's see here. We got this. Wouldn't be surprised if we get some retracement back down to this gamma level right here. Now the market maker has flipped their position. They have now, they're going to have to defend this level now because they've flipped up. We pushed them past their level of comfort. And now most likely they're going to have to defend this position right here. So cool. All right. I am going to bright green. I mean, I realize that we are in potential market maker manipulation time, but we got bright green candles. We got an A+ setup. Half of me just wants to be done with the eval and call it a day. So I can, let's see here. Let's see if we get a nice push from NQ right here. If so, I'm gonna pop in. I got 6 seconds left on potential market maker manipulation time. Let's see what happens here. Ooh, up confidence arrow. Up confidence arrow. Let's see. Give it a couple seconds. Let's see how the market, is it gonna push or are we gonna wick? Is it gonna push or are we gonna wick? Low zone score. Okay, low zone score. And you're coming away from a very strong zone down here. So let's see. All right, let's go. Let's do it. Let's get into 2 contracts. Stop loss right there. Let me get this out of the way because you guys know I just hit the close button. All right, I'm gonna get into 3 contracts. Bright green candles, your strongest upside data candle. You're breaking through this weaker zone, green background, A+ setup on the Ultimate Trading Assistant, and all 5 traders are bullish across 6 time frames. Okay, so beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna buy 1 more. Oh, you're hitting that top of that zone. Hitting the top of that zone. Do I close it? Nah, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Keep pushing. Come on, baby. We need 1,000 more. We've already done over 2,000, but we gotta take into consideration commissions. Okay, so we gotta take into consideration commissions because they still do that on evals. I don't know. I'm sure prop firms do that to keep you from passing, but. All right, we're at the tippy top of the zone. Boom. Okay, there's our 1,000. There is our 1,000. But let's see if we made it with commissions, guys. Let's see if we made it with commissions. Let me see here. Oh my gosh. Okay, so here's a perfect example. Look, we need another $60 because they hit us for commission. So see, like our cash value is 53,000, but we got to go over 53,000 here. So we've made 3,000, over 3,000, but we still got to make another $60. All right, let's get back to it. Little fun fact for you. When I was hitting the record button, I literally just took like an $80 dinger because my record button was over here. I don't know, you guys can't see my record button, but my record button was over here. I go to hit it to start recording and talk about maybe getting into a trade here, and I got into the wrong way. I guess I entered a trade and I quickly closed it out, but I think I just took like $80 off our total. So now we got to make like $140 or whatever it is. So, which is fine. That's not a big deal. It's not, on a Friday afternoon, like, do I feel like trading on an eval? No, but that's all right. So let's just wait for this thing to come down. All right, so we got quite a bit of room from here to this next zone here. We got a B set up. Oh yeah, here we go. Let me wait for a nice push. But we got a B set up. Sorry if the zones is in the way there. We got a B set up on the Ultimate Trading Assistant, the Maverick Radar. And all 5 traders are pretty darn bearish across 6 time frames. If you see pink, it will most likely sink. Pink is your strongest downside data candle. We got a red candle, and I'm just waiting to break through this zone. And I'll only get into one contract because we don't need much. We do not need much to push down here. We are about to get into market maker manipulation time, potential market maker manipulation time. This timer is going to turn red soon, but I don't need that big of a move. So let's just see here what's going to happen. Here we go. All right. So I might break my rule and just get in during this potential market maker manipulation time, but let's see how the market, let's see how it does. Does it want to break down? You have a good amount of room between these two zones. Good amount of room. Does it mean we're going to make that full move? No, but it's a Friday afternoon, you know, Friday afternoon. I am going to get ready to hit the sell button. You know, we have a red background. We have hot pink candles. All 5 traders are voting bearish across 6 time frames. And we got an A+ setup on the Ultimate Trading Assistant down here, the Maverick Radar. So let's see here. Let's get it going. Oh, new candle. Let's see what this new candle does. Again, you are in, let's see what this new candle does. Let me zoom in here. Let me go like that. There we go. So this is going to be your telling candle. Now you have hot pink candles. If you see pink, it will most likely sink. Let's see here. We're going to start pushing down. We're going to start pushing down. I might get into this sucker a little earlier than normal, but let's see. Got an A+ setup on the Ultimate Trading Assistant, the Maverick Radar down here. Red background, hot pink candles. All 5 traders are voting bearish across 6 time frames. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, now we're out of manipulation time. Let's see what happens. I got to break past that level right there. I just marked it for you guys if you see it. But I don't want to get hung up here and chop. I just want to get a move done and be done with this. We have other things to do. It's been my experience, though, with these indicators that when you get sideways action and you get... Here we go. All right, guys, let's do this. When you get sideways action with your strongest downside candle, it's almost like a squeeze, and then it just wants to pop. Okay, so... let's see. I got a tight stop loss because I just want to be done with this eval today. All right, we're coming down. Red background, hot pink candles, A+ setup on the Ultimate Trading Assistant. All 5 traders are voting bearish across 6 time frames. But it's going to move like molasses. It is 1:53 p.m. on a Friday. All right, so look, we're just getting hung up at the bottom of this zone that we knew was here because of the Maverick zones, the auto-drawn zones for us. But we got a red background, hot pink candles. If you see pink, it will most likely sink. You got an A+ setup to the downside on the Maverick Radar down here. And then all 5 traders are voting bearish across 6 time frames. Let's go. Ooh, and we got a confidence arrow. Confidence arrow. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay. So folks, this is clear vision. This is edge. Oh, by the way, your Maverick trender has been pegged to the top. This like since here. Oh, here we go. Let's go. Let me get my drawings out of the way. Sorry about that, guys. Just waiting to hit my close button. We don't need much. We do not need much, probably about a $200 trade here. Okay, red background. I just keep saying the same thing, but I mean, we're stacking probability. Here we go. Red background, hot pink candles, A+ setup on the Ultimate Trading Assistant. All 5 traders voting bearish across 6 time frames. Let's go. Let's go. This is what clear vision looks like. This is what clear charts look like. Now, what did we say we needed? We needed about $200 because of my snafu earlier. I immediately got out, but somehow we lost $100 on me hitting the record button. And I've now moved my record button to a different spot on my monitor. All right, if you see pink, it will most likely sink. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. There you go. Let's go. It's going to be super slow. It's Friday afternoon. You know what I mean? And I'm not going to over leverage because we only need a couple $100. I'm not going to get into like, 3 NQs and, whatever. We're just going to let just get into 2 contracts, a VS, come down. Okay, come down. And again, red background, hot pink candles, your strongest downside data candle, A+ setup on the Ultimate Trading Assistant, the Maverick Radar going through all your indicators, a bunch of them. It's grading each one. Then it gives you this overall grade, and we just love us an A setup like you have right now. All 5 traders are voting bearish across 6 time frames. We're stacking probability. We talk about this in almost every video. We're stacking probability in our favor. Okay, now it's moving super duper crazy slow because it's Friday afternoon, but we don't need that much of a push. And look where you're getting hung up on. This is so cool. Where are you hung up on? The bottom of this zone that was auto drawn by the Maverick zones. I mean, it's so cool. It's just so cool. So, we're not freaking out. We're not looking at it going, oh, why isn't price moving even further down? You're getting hung up on this on the bottom of the zone. Of course you're going to. You got to chew through this order so we can move down further. Okay? That's what's happening right now. So we're about to hit 2 o'clock. And hopefully we can just get a nice little push and we can be done. For another $50,000 in funding. Let's go. There we go. There we go. Let's go. Let's go. There we go. Beautiful. See, if I didn't have my record button snafu, we'd already be there. We only needed $60. So let's see here. Boom. Let's see. Do we hit it? All right. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, did you just hear that? I just had an options trade close too. Let's go. I just had an options trade close on another chart. I don't know if you heard that. So there you go, guys. Passed an eval, $53,000 right there. You got to do 3K to show that you are a profitable trader. And there is that's how you can pass an eval account in one day when you have clear indicators. I can't say it enough. I mean, these tools have been an absolute game changer for myself, for many other folks. And by the way, hey, look, congrats to all everybody using these tools that passed an eval this week. Man, I just got an email. You guys know I absolutely I try not to name anybody because I don't want to leave anybody out. But man, like as I was doing this trade, I got an email from Michael, who just did another like $1,200 today. Like, just so cool on a funded account. Like, Awesome, awesome, awesome. You guys are crushing it. And really, you're just locking in and using the tools, these amazing tools. So anybody that passed an eval or got funded this week or got a payout, like congrats to you guys. And then boom, we just did 3K today. Even with my record button snafu that took out $100 from us. But we still passed it, another $50,000 in funding. So listen, if you want clear vision on your charts, if you want a little bit more edge on your charts, not financial advice, do your own research, never any guarantees in any market. We know that. Somebody can tweet something, news can come out, whatever it is. And here's the proof, folks. Here is our email from Apex Trader Funding letting us know that we have passed our evaluation and to activate our $50,000 funded account. So there's a little proof of it right there for you guys to see. And if you've ever gotten one of these emails, it's pretty fun. So yeah, so if you want clearer vision on your charts, if you want a little bit more edge, I mean, look at these. By the way, all our indicators work on NinjaTrader and TradingView in the Ultimate Edge bundle. And this is just insane how these things have just a heat map, how they've just told you the story today. It's just so cool. And I'll also include the link to the Maverick Gamma Pro. This is going to be available coming up here soon. Thank you so much for your patience. This is the biggest project that we've ever worked on. We're going to put these dealer levels, these gamma levels, where market makers most likely have to take action right on your charts. Right on your charts, whether you use NinjaTrader or TradingView, and you can just see how market makers just defend these levels. You broke through, you came back up, and then they just defended it here because you've already switched your position. And it's just so cool, just so cool. This is going to be a game changer for many of you. Comes with 2 emails per day, the morning game plan, the nightly game kind of recap of what happened. But folks, it doesn't get any clearer than this. By the way, look at the Maverick AI Pro background color. Green, red. You can't make it any simpler. So anyway, again, not financial advice. Do your own research. Never any guarantees in any market. But if you want a little bit more edge on your charts, if you want a little bit more clarity, come check us out. All right. Not financial advice. Do your own research. Never any guarantees in any market. MaverickIndicators.com. That's MaverickIndicators.com.